In the first two games of this series, you guys have out-rebounded the Grizzlies. What kind of effort goes into that?
Just a lot of game plan discipline. A lot of boxing out. The guys crash every time. I feel like the guards have been doing a great job of, coming back in the mix and getting all the long rebounds. Otto's been great on the glass. Wiggs, Clay. I think it's a whole team effort. So we got to keep it up. They're pretty relentless on the glass. So it can't just be one guy that got to step up. It's the whole team thing, and I think we'll be doing a good job of that.
What was just the vibe of practice today after the tough loss where you lost Gary, and it was a very physical battle in game two, obviously?
It was a pretty fun environment. Excited to be back home. We kind of know how the playoffs go. We did our job of getting a split. Now we just want to try to protect home court. So I feel like we're in a good spot. Everybody seemed like they recharged after a day off. So, watched a lot of film, just getting ready for the next game. But I think everybody's in good spirits.
Was Gary's absence felt at practice today?
He's around, so we're gonna miss him not having him on the court. But his energy is always contagious when he's in practice and around. He's a great guy, great locker room guy. So him just being around is gonna be good. But we're definitely gonna miss him on the court.
Obviously James isn't playing in this series, but what do you think he's taken out of this experience from what you've seen as a teammate?
Just how the playoff intensity changes from the regular season. He got a taste of the regular season last year, and for him to get to see the playoff battles up close and how much detail goes into the game plan, how much every possession matters, I think he's learning and taking all that in. Just seeing how certain guys can raise their level in the playoffs, like Draymond, Steph, Clay, JP, all been taking Wiggs, taking their game to another level. Is just him seeing that is going to be good for him. I know he's probably chopping at the bit, wish he could be out there, but you got to wait his time, and it's going to work out for him.
Kevon,
you've been around.
Oh,
go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Kevon, what is your reaction to the Brooks suspension, 1-game suspension for Game 3?
The NBA made the call. Kind of never know what's going to happen with the flagrant foul. So, whatever the NBA felt was right. So, we don't really think about it. We just, glad Gary's okay and that the injury is not as bad as it could have been. But we just want to continue to game plan and just go with the flow.
I think Josh scored the last 15 points of the game. Been around this team for 7 years. Are you surprised to see one person do that to you guys on your defense?
It's always surprising when a guy gets it going, but I've been in seen a lot of great performances versus. So, I feel like we did a decent job, making him make tough shots, but he had it going all game, and he's a star player like this for a reason. So we got to make some adjustments and figure out how we can slow him down towards the end of the game. But when guys get it going, the guys are good in this league, and they made shots. I think it was more of our offense. We didn't get as good. We didn't execute as good as we could have down the stretch, and we only held him to 106 points. So I think we did our job. He's a superstar player, and he made shots. So sometimes you got to live with that.
Come on, what do you think about the way that Wiggins has been playing this series? You mentioned him a little earlier.
I think Wiggins has been playing great. Especially with our smaller lineup and having a lot of scorers out there, he's been kind of asked to do kind of the dirty work. And I don't know if he ever had to do that in his career, but he's been doing a great job at it. He's getting every rebound. He's getting all the loose balls. He's defending the best player, and he's just doing all the energy plays that we need him to do. That's kind of kind of weird to ask an all-star player to play that kind of role sometimes, but he's accepted that role and still able to score at a high level. So he's been great for our team, and we're going to need him to continue to rebound at that high level and defend at a high level to reach our goal.
You said you feel like you guys are in a good position. Why do you say that?
We was our job going into Memphis was to steal home court back. We got the split. We know in a 7-game series it's a lot of ups and downs, a lot of adversity, and one game can change everything. But we feel like we should have won that game. But when you look at the bigger screen, it's 1-1 coming back home, and if we defend home court, we could be in a great position. So we feel like we're in a good spot. We know what it takes to win. We know what we need to do. We just got to execute it, and so we feel good about that.
Steven Adams is out of the protocols. Should he play in this series? What kind of element does he bring?
He brings another physical presence down there. You know, we talk about Memphis being a great offensive rebounding team, and he's probably he is the best at it on their team and one of the best in the league. So, add another physical presence down there is going to change the outlook of the series, change the physicality. It's going to just up the physicality of the series. So, if he plays, we're going to have to kind of adjust. Guys got to be able to match his physical presence, but I think we're up for the challenge, and it's kind of going to be a change of styles and see what happens. And I'm glad he's healthy, he's able to play. You always want to be the team at their full strength, so it's going to be looking forward to the matchup.
Got to ask you, what do you do with about the free throws?
Just make them. I mean, I don't shoot them that often, so I shot 4 all playoffs. So, I mean, since I missed the first 4, I'll probably make them the next 6. That's what my average is. So that's how I look at it.
What does it do for you guys to have Tuesday? Wait a minute, got my days. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, then a game day. To have this kind of span in a playoff series.
I think it's pretty good for us. Guys able to get some rest, get healthy, be able to lock back in on the game plan. The series kind of started quickly with not knowing what was going to happen, and them closing the series out. We had to fly right there. They both had to fly right back home quickly and play the 2 games. So just having some time at home to really to get some rest in, get some good practices in, and really lock in on the game plan is always going to be good for us. We have a veteran team, and giving us a chance to make some adjustments and figure out and learn from our last loss.
I don't think we got to talk to him today, but how's Draymond doing? Would you say he's feeling feisty?
Draymond's always Draymond. He don't really change. He's never really up or down. He's kind of just up like most of the time. So, when things happen, we don't really worry about his mood or his energy, because we know he's always on edge. In the morning, at night, he's always ready for whatever. So he's in great spirits. He's locked in. He's ready to play, and we kind of following him.
What's his eye looking like?
He looked like he was in a boxing match, but it's getting a little better. That's part of being down in the paint. We always joke with the guards. You come down there, you gotta be ready for whatever. So he understands that. I know he done given out a lot of black eyes probably before, or bumps and bruises. So it kind of comes with the territory.
Are you guys going to be coming out in Game 3 with maybe a little bit more oomph, or be a little bit more physical after everything that happened in Game 2? Try to give it back to them a little bit?
I mean, I think we played a pretty physical game. I don't know if we have to do more. We're gonna come out, play our style of basketball. We're gonna be at home. We're gonna use the energy of the crowd. Probably gonna play fast, play free, and play our style. We don't, we play physical, but that's not our. We don't hang our hat on that. So we're not looking to go out there and do nothing crazy or hard fouls or nothing like that. We're gonna play our game, and hopefully it works for us. That's got us this far. And when we play our game, we feel like we're one of the best teams in the league, and we just gotta go out there and focus on that and focus on what we can control.
Great. A couple on Zoom real quick. Connor Letourneau, go ahead.
Hey, Kevon. What specifically makes Otto such a great rebounder in this series?
He has just a good knack for the ball. He's bigger than what people think. He's stronger than what people think. He's been playing wing his whole career, but he's really about 6'9", almost 6'10". So he has a lot of size to him. He has a good nose for the ball, and he's really, really physical. He takes on that challenge of going down there and mixing it up, and he's been one of our best rebounders all year. So I think nobody on our team is surprised about what he's been doing. He's been doing that all year. He's been one of the reasons we've been one of the top rebounding teams throughout the season.
Great. Thanks, Connor. Christos, go ahead.
Hey, Kevon. Hope you're doing well. After 2 games in Memphis, back at Chase Center for Game 3 and Game 4, how different is the dynamic for you guys with playing with the fans in the stands and cheering for you? How different is the dynamic overall for you?
Playing with the fans in the stands.
It's a lot different having fans back. change the environment, change the intensity. It makes everything more fun, make every possession feel even more intense. Memphis had a great crowd. The music was great. They was talking crap. It was just a lot of fun. That's what makes playoff basketball. The fans show up. They care about the game even more than the players. So it's a lot of fun having the crowd back out there. Looking forward to this Chase crowd coming up on Saturday. I know they're going to be loud. It's going to be crazy, and that's kind of what makes the playoffs the playoffs. The players up to play, and the crowd ups up their intensity. So it's a lot of fun having the crowd there. You can kind of tell it was missing in the last few years, and now it's back. And basketball is back, and playoff basketball is back at a elite level.